Greetings ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. I am Lady Asabat and today we are playing some Don't Starve, Reign of Giants. I believe some of you might be familiar with this game, it's been around for a while now. For those of you who aren't, Don't Starve is a sandbox survival game where, quite simply, don't starve. You understand? Yes? Good, marvellous. So, let's have a nose around, shall we? Today we're going to start a new game. As you can see, I have played more than a few times. And now we're going to choose our character. And today I'm going to go with Willow the Firestarter, because she is my favourite character of all the games. You have many other options. You have Wilson, who is the main protagonist. You also have Wolfgang, and Wendy, who I've unlocked so far. Unfortunately, I am very good at surviving, so have not gained my XP points in order to unlock the rest of the characters. Anyway, onwards. Willow, come here. So I'm going to be playing with the Reign of Giants DLC, which is much more fun. It adds all sorts of fun things like seasons, new enemies, new trees, and giants. Let's hope we don't see any of those. Anyway, let us begin. Now, you see, one of the things I most like about Don't Starve is the atmosphere around it. It's almost like Tim Burton creating a video game, but better. Though it does have a surprising lack of Johnny Depp inside of it. This gentleman here, this is Malcolm. He is not very nice. Anyway, he is the person that put us here on this strange planet, leaves us with absolutely no guide on how to do anything whatsoever. And if you were a lesser being, you would not understand what exactly it is you have to do. The first step is to gather materials, for without materials you cannot build shelters, weapons, tools, or even fires to cook your food on. The other thing you need is the food itself. Yes, Mr. Butterfly, I understand. You start off in the daytime, and it revolves around the day and the night. Night is bad, day is good. Bad things come out at night. Bad things also come out at the daytime, but you do not want to be caught out at night without a fire. Thankfully, Willow brings her own. As you can see, I'm simply just going to go around gathering supplies. You've got saplings, you have grass, you've got flint, berries, and trees. What I find a good strategy is simply for the first day, especially for the first day, you go around and just gather as much as you can. Ooh, there's a burrow. I'll have to remember that. Ah, I beat you. No berries for you. Right, now as I'm stood next to a nice big tree, I'm going to create an axe. You have to create tools to chop down different things. You've got boulders that you have to chop down using a pickaxe, and trees that you chop down using a normal axe. Unfortunately, these supplies are not exactly unlimited, and so you do have to keep creating axes. But that's fine, because there are plenty of saplings and plenty of grass trimmings that we can take. Very cheerful music to accompany us on our journey, don't you agree? Being followed by butterflies. Let's go for a walk. It's now turning into sunset. You can still walk around during sunset, it's just bugs and beasties come out and play, such as spiders, which we will no doubt come across in the next few minutes. It's still safe to go out during sunset, and you'd be silly not to make use of the extra time. Ooh, that bit of road. Lovely. Roads are very handy for going places quickly, as you get a lovely speed boost when you're running along them. Unfortunately, by going along a road you do happen to miss quite a few things that you might want. Ooh, free things. Free stuff. Everybody likes free things. Ah, now you see a boulder. We need boulders. So here we make a pickaxe. We equip said pickaxe, and we go ka-dunk, ka-dunk, ka-dunk. Ta-da! We get some rocks. Rocks unnecessary. Nitra, that is an explosive for those of you who have not encountered such a thing before. Ooh, you see these strange trees here? Whatever you do, don't chop those down. You understand? Just leave them be. They aren't friendly trees. The trees pop into life around you, as trees do. Like, hello, I am a tree. Here you see, you can get frozen. What's the word? Glaciers. That's the one. And such things. We're heading into swamp territory. You have all sorts of biomes in Don't Starve, which I really quite like. The most profitable ones are the savanna biomes and the grassland biomes. And you have two different types of grassland. You've got the light grassland, the dark grassland. Dark grassland tends to be where the spiders hide. You've also got the rock biome and the desert biome and the swamp biome. The swamp biome is not a friendly place to be. Let me tell you that now. Never ever make your camp in a swamp biome. I haven't got a lot of wood, have I? Chop down another tree quickly. Shall we make our camp for the night? Go. Wait, yes, I want the pine cone. Come here. And I want that, thank you. Alright. I tend to make my camps on the edges of the map, because then I know nothing can come and jump out at me when I'm not paying attention. I'm going to make my campfire. The sapling. Put some more fuel in my campfire, because as you all know, you have to keep your fire burning at night. And you can cook all of your food on the fire. And it is recommended to cook it because it heals you from all points. It also tastes nicer. No one likes raw berries. Or seeds. Far too crunchy. Nom 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 nom. And now it is quite simply just a matter of waiting. I'm afraid it's not incredibly entertaining during the night, as I do not happen to have a sleeping roll or anything of that sort to skip through it. So I'm afraid you are quite simply just stuck with me and my voice and little Willow here. As I said, Willow has a very handy thing. She has a lighter, which means that she can actually go and run around out in the dark. Which is very, very, very handy during winter, let me tell you that. But sadly, you can only gather things. You can't equip an axe at the same time, so there are limits to what she can do. Oh no, not rain. I don't like rain. It makes me sad. You have what's called your saturation level over here in the corner where my mouse is. If that reaches a certain level, you become soggy, and weapons in your hands have a tendency to become slippery, which is not exactly what you want, is it? Yes, while we're here, we might as well talk about these. These are your hunger, health, and sanity attributes. If any one of those drops, well, quite simply, you're dead. If you get hungry, then your health will drain, and then your health will drain, and then you'll die. If you don't look after yourself, then your sanity will drop too low, then you'll go insane, then you'll die. It's quite a simple mechanic, really. Stay alive. Anyway, come on. Come on, daytime. I'm waiting for paint to dry. Off we go. Lovely. Where am I going? I do not know. I'm quite simply just exploring. This is more to give you all a gentle idea if you've never actually seen Don't Starve before, what the world actually is, what it looks like. It's quite pretty. It's all parts dangerous. The trees can come alive and chase after you. Whilst you're chopping trees in the rain, you actually stand. Come on, don't. Yes, the log. I want the log. But where was it? I honestly can't remember. I do apologise. If I ever do remember where I was, I will be sure to carry on when I get there. Uh-oh. I don't like it when someone says uh-oh. That normally means something bad is going to happen. Aside from you being very, very soggy, that is. I need to get some more flour so I can make it look like reach the bottom. Flowers, not berries. I appear to have arrived during spring, where everything is soft and green. It's autumn or spring. I can't remember. Maybe it's spring. Yes, that's something I can explain. The game has 4 seasons to it. Ooh, shiny. I need to remember that. Thank you very much. Oh, I see. I have reached sogginess levels. And as such, everything is slippery. Not what? Yes, bye-bye, Mr. Torch. What? Fine, we shall have a fire. Yes, I know we need fire. That's why I made one naughty. I've never actually become slippery before. This is an interesting situation for me. Normally I am well equipped for the rain. See what happens. Let's see what happens here. My fingers are rather damp. Well, I suppose it at least adds to the difficulty of surviving, which I suppose entertains you all, and that is the main thing, correct? Correct. Soggy seeds. I'm a fan of soggy seeds. Can I not be soggy anymore? You there, bird. Do you have any flowers that I can steal? Haven't actually got any, finally. Enough of your nonsense. Ow! This isn't fair! Fine. Just chop down this piddly little thing instead. Oh, look, flower. I'm going to go grab that in a second. Lovely. Dogs. You can do that, because I said so. I make horrible squelching noises as I move. Very perturbing. Just move out the way. Where did my fire go? Well, please don't tell me it burnt out. No, good. Marvellous. Yep, drop it down. It's a good little girl. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not allowed an axe. I don't wish to examine it, I wish to burn it. Yay, I'm no longer soggy. Marvellous. Eat all the seeds. And berries. There we go, you have a full belly again. We're stood next to a fire, so your sanity's going up. Marvellous. That is the other nice thing about Willow's. Her sanity's raised when she's near a fire. Examine wet campfire. I didn't think a campfire could be wet. How very odd indeed. Yes, so this has been an introduction to the beginning of Don't Start. I have many characters, one of which is in the middle of winter, and I hope with this character that you will help, that while we're here and exploring I will somehow find Maxwell's door and we can go off and play in adventure mode. Because, oh yes, did I not mention that? It gets even harder. This is just the sandbox mode. There is actually a story mode to this game as well, which is even more of a pig-headed yeah. It's difficult. Ooh, there are eyes in the dark. Oh dear, I appear to be going mad. Stand the fire, dearie. It's probably the lowest my sanity has dropped in the second day. Anyway, let us be off. This part of the land hasn't been incredibly friendly to us. Time to explore. Let's follow a road a bit, shall we? We now know that that road leads to the thing. The things are the things you have to collect in order to make the potato thing that transports you to a different world. And resets the world, as it were. Ooh, look, I'm going insane already. Quick, flower! Yes, it's not just your imagination, the trees really are actually swaying around you. This will help. There we go. This will make us slightly less insane. However, it does mean that we now need to pick more flowers to make an umbrella. I started here. Let's have a look at the map. I've done a big loop. Let's go this way. Let's see if I can find some more things to introduce you all to. Off down the road to nowhere we go. Have a soggy carrot. Soggy savannah. These are bunny holes. You can put traps down in front of them for food. It's a very, very, very good sustainable source of food during winter. Probably the best there is. Winter is not fun. And have that feeling that I'm going to be coming into winter pretty soon. Yes, I started in the spring. In which case I've then got to go through summer, then autumn, then winter. Oh look, more things. That's another part of the thing. They are encased in what can only be called evil flowers. The evil flowers damage your sanity, so it's unwise to stay near them for too long. Shall continue. Oh, it's the beefalo. Look at these little things. Aren't they adorable? Look how big they are in comparison. Yes, I know. They make manure, which is very, very stinky, but incredibly good for your crops. And crops are very, very good and very, very useful for when you are making your base camp and living on your own. It's always handy to actually make a camp near beefalo, but not actually directly among them, as during beefalo mating season... Oh dear me, no. Must leave them to their own devices at that time of year. Yes, don't mind me, sir, just passing through. What's over here? Oh, hello! That is an ice staff. These are ice hounds. They are not very friendly. I am not going to lie. And there's a person here with some free stuff. We like free things. They make our lives a bit easier. Yes, we will need the ice staff at some point, but we are going to have to kill the ice hounds to get to it. Which could be problematic, but we will find out. But not today. First we need to carry on exploring, because we are not equipped to take on ice hounds right at this particular moment in time. You also have ponds, you can go fishing. Just watch out for the frogs, they are not very friendly. Have you noticed that most of the stuff here isn't incredibly friendly at all? You can pick a tumbleweed. Look at that. Yes, most of the things on this planet are not friendly. They either want to kill you, or eat you, or possibly both. And that actually goes true for everything on this planet. Including the trees. I did tell you about the trees, didn't I? They come alive. Try and eat you. Yes. We shall stay clear of those. Oh, goodness me. Oh, no. Oh, dear. This isn't going to end well. But it's alright, I've always got fire if it comes to it. More flowers. I shall grab the flowers on my way past. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. You notice that some of the things I'm picking up are in green. That's because they can spoil. And when food becomes spoilt, your character doesn't get many benefits from eating it except for a very sore belly. Oh! Did I just hear what I think I heard? Hello, sweetie. Hello. Oh, look at you. Come here, I want everyone to see you. Look at how adorable he is. He's a racket. Look. Oh. Anyway, yes. I had to emergency equip my lighter there, because I didn't realise what time of day it was. That could have been very, very problematic. There is a very mean creature that lives in the dark, and if you do not have a light source, he will eat you. Nobody wants that. Look at him over there. Oh, he's so adorable. Oh. Can I keep him? Pretty, please. Oh, I'm becoming soggy again. Rats. There we go. We are less soggy now. We have a parasol, and I'm pretty sure parasols are meant to keep the light out. An umbrella is meant to keep the rain off, but who am I to argue with the game's logic? I'm really not one to argue with the game's logic. But I think it's been, aside from going half insane, I think it's been quite a pleasurable outing in the world of Don't Starve. And as such, I shall see you next time.